engaged. They found the comeback moment.
Right.
And let's check out the instant replay here real quick.
What the hell,
Chami finding the immense target on towards Neville here, and the Umbrella Alpha tags onto a few more. Here, Novel forced to flash away. Iqbal still goes in for a 4v5, and then they get decimated by the Stampede coming in from Charles, sending 3 members back into Philippines pockets here. And if they get this Overlord, this might just be the comeback signal that Philippines need for that late game marker.
But all the lanes are pushing. This is a problem. I mean, they haven't taken any tower, so they have very little space. If they want to go for this, it's going to be under threat. Indonesia already at full strength. This would be an impossible task. Maybe they get a steal.
Maybe, right? Maybe is a strong word. Maybe means you actually might have a chance here. Take a look at Chami's position.
He wants to go. The Umbrella Outburst is not enough. Emmanuel will take that, but here comes the Razor Cavalry doing a little bit of work himself, and Chami will fall. The Stampede just trying to slow the onslaught that's coming at him. He too will fall. They find 3 members of the Philippines off a triple strike from Neville.
There's still a bottom away. Make that a quadra strike as the last remaining member. Dragon is escaping. They're trying to feed the Penta strike, but Iqbal takes it down as the game is coming to an ace. Minions marching down, and Holler. I expected a 3-game tight series, but I did not expect a one-sided win coming in from Team Indonesia.
That was some match.
Indonesia completely dominant in that one. Just a completely controlled, great game. Perfectly executed. Came from draft, came from the execution. Everything was in favor of Indonesia today.
Beautiful game coming in from them, as well as Philippines too, because they almost made a comeback this.
Is it supposed to be split push centric, or is it going to be hard engage and jumping in for the fight? And we don't really get much on the lamp here, and this is one of our 3rd or 4th showcasing coming in from Neville.
I cannot imagine for it to be a very team fight centric. I cannot imagine that. I think it's gonna be purely split pushing, but here we go for our first game between this match of Indonesia and the Philippines.
Yeah, and going into this game, I mean, like Neville getting his LAM last pick, really setting the, changing things up, because Golden, Charles, Dragon to a degree are very vulnerable if he's able to get to that backline. And Neville, he's one of the top junglers from Indonesia.
Yeah.
And he's gonna find farm.
So I want to see basically,
they are.
What's up?
Again, funneling that into
Minju, Virgo.
And at the same
So
time,
this
I
is
think it's pretty smart
Philippines
for them
versus
to
Indo.
take
I want to see
Heno,
the match
because Heno is a
basically.
very good hero to
What,
try to bring
what
back
exactly
up
happened
a
between
tower
both the
that has
games,
been brought
both
down.
the matches?
So at least I think this could buy a lot of time, or at least try to recover back the tower that has been destroyed. Potentially by Iqbal, because he's using Fuzi and having Dachao.
Yeah, that's one way to counter it, right? But you have to kind of work around that. You have to be within the vicinity in a specific time. So a lot of things need to happen for you to get that perfect, again, heal, right? But
so Philippines is the red team, Indo is the blue team right
now. The strengths of the Philippine squad, where they're looking to go a little bit late. They don't need to rush things out.
Yeah, I believe so too. They're going to try to rotate towards the bottom. Charles and Golden still waiting
earlier,
for the chance.
when I used to play, the map wasn't broken, means it wasn't like that.
And
You can just directly go over there.
Able to do so.
Yeah, it looks like Golden will just be back into the lane. But another thing to take note of, look at the top lane. Iqbal, by himself, they've got 2 members of the Philippines here. Justine, he's the one that you want, right? Chami and Justine have been a nice little 1-2 combination. They've definitely threatened. Iqbal needs to really respect these 2.
And I think it's very important for Chami to really play around his teammates later on, for his involvement on each team fight is crucial for the entire team, because he is the only hero that is actually quite thick compared to maybe they're going to go with a Heno that is a tank or a semi-tank. But I
so the match is between Philippines and Indonesia.
In everything as soon as he can. He does have that early advantage, especially using an Ata.
Yeah, when we were talking about predictions, I think that one thing we kind of glossed over was
Philippines is in a lead of almost.
I mean, Indonesia does not go
almost. I would say that 1,000.
They don't like have a single death. I mean, they will have a death in this one, right? There's no other way.
Yes. Question mark? I think so too. Because, well, they set a very high benchmark for sure, but I don't think they're going to try to risk their gameplay to stop dying at all, right? But at the same time, I believe Tyrant is going to be the first map where they're going to try to go all out into this fight. They're going to try and go towards the Tyrant and try to get the Tyrant as fast as possible, regardless of what's about to happen. And it's going to be a little bit of a problem for Emmanuel to clear his wave as best as he can, because the Kachosen is too much of a single target skill.
I mean, for me, it's like, I know that Philippines know that that streak is there, right?
Yeah.
In the undefeated one, but in the top lane, Sage's Might is going to be used, the ghost ship, and here comes the teleport with that whirlpool, and now Chemi1 under the tower, if you will, does stay alive.
Eye of the Whirlpool is just so annoying. It could just call everyone quickly to that spot, waiting for a teleportation to give help to Agong, but it seems like there's another fight happening at up top.
Yeah, a little bit more action. Iqbal, though, in a greedy
actually, there's a lot of clash which happens in the clash lane.
The flash is trying to get to safety.
A lot of people actually feel it. They want to just take down the clash lane, but I kind of feel it's not required.
Very quick move coming in.
They should actually push in
he managed to run away just
the gold
in
lane,
time.
not
and right
the
now,
clash lane.
trying to focus on
it's kind
rotating
of
towards the mid lane again.
A wrong lane to push, I feel.
Having quite a huge
But yeah,
gold lead,
if in case your
1,500 within 3
your
minutes
fighter
and
is
40
cleared off,
seconds,
nothing
that
like
is
it.
actually
You can
a
actually
huge amount.
rotate in the
It
map.
seems to be like a bit of a problem coming out from the rotation for gold sharing coming from the side of Indonesia.
This is like uncharted territory for Indonesia. Never been on the losing side. I mean, it's going to come back to, like, how do they respond? Because this lead is starting to grow. It's 1.5, 4 minutes in. The Philippines taking the
If
tyrant
he dies,
for
he
free.
comes back again.
Everything is going their
Wherever
way
he's
right now.
planted his.
Ujay is still up top. He's
You know,
going
his
to try
lamp.
to wait out at that area for the red buff. And it seems like Philippines are not going to try to do any invasions at all. Iqbal, really smart, trying to open up the map as much as possible, trying to give a lot of vision to his teammate. And look at these scepter marks that's going to really spawn out a lot of scepters towards the side of Indonesia.
Yeah, and that will provide quite a bit, right? That damage starts to stack. It starts to really wear down the squad of Indonesia. Now, the Whirlpool. This is that attempt. This is what the Da Chow will bring to you. A lot of mobility in a hurry. Looks like they're taking the bottom T1, but Dragon is there. He might want to use the Fate Rewind, and he will out-heal all of it.
Oh, look at the amount of rejuvenation coming towards the tower. Dragon with the Fate Rewind is so effective. This is what we want.
They don't even have their fighter.
Every Hano player,
what the fuck? And
to
the jungler
try
as well.
to make good use of the ultimate
Push
of the
the lane,
Hano as
brother,
much as possible.
And this is that last pick.
They're
The
trying to
trump
go
pick, if
there.
you will. They were looking to counter it. And now in the bottom
him.
lane, they actually find Golden. He's going to be going down. Charles is on the side. And now, how much more can they do? The dash away. Neville doing some work on the back end. 2 members down for the Philippines.
Very great teleportation coming
the
in
jungler
from their
decided
side.
not to reach over
Indonesia
there.
really trying to make good use of it. Emmanuel getting Dragon
They
along
shouldn't
the
have
way,
done that.
trying to rotate back towards the mid lane.
And you had a bit of a lead as the Philippines, but the team
Anyway, the
fight
lane
from
was gone.
Indonesia, look at how clean they are.
See, now the
taking
jungler
them
actually
down
took the lane.
all over the map with an assortment of
that
skills
was a good
and
battle.
doing it, again, very cleanly.
And Justin is still nearby. He tries to rotate towards the mid lane again. But Iqbal, we haven't seen any split pushing coming in from the side of him just yet. We're still waiting for that power spike to come through, especially when the Spark Forge dagger has already been made. And we can expect another Glacial Buckler to really help him keep on spamming his second skill.
Yeah, but one thing to take note of, Neville is actually about 300 gold behind Justine, even though, you know, he's kind of lost some of those towers. The objectives are definitely shifting in favor of Indonesia, but the kills as well. So, again, Indonesia, the way that they're able to potentially close out and control this map is going to be a problem. Is that Neville finds Justine, they dash away from one another.
Neville gonna try to maybe run away just a little bit more because he's a little bit overextended and his teammates are quite far away. But that's the beauty of the Dacha, right? He can just use the Eye of the Whirlpool anytime to call his entire teammate to move towards the bottom lane if the Roma feels like they're gonna get caught out from far away.
Yeah, that's so clean. If they're able to do this and to really upset Philippines, it really comes back to this Da Chow Pyog. Like, is everybody going to be there on time? How much of an impact are they going to have? Because they've been moving across the map so fluidly that Philippines have been on the defensive. Yes, they're up, but they've lost majority of their towers.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Philippines really need to try to counter this as soon as possible, especially when Dacha is
It's actually
around.
Indonesia
They
which is
know that
controlling the
Iqbal's
map.
gonna get
These
forced
guys are
and
pushing
attack
hard as
afterwards.
possible. See now.
But it seems like Philippines has different ideas for now.
See the glass
They
lane, he's already
wanna
cleared
do
minions.
a different idea
The
by
minions are
going
gonna
down
come.
to the bottom lane instead
Take
and
the
try
turret
to
also.
have
What the
a
fuck?
base race. Try to see who can destroy towers faster than each other.
Yeah, space was created. Top lane is going to be pushing here. And this
Yeah.
is where you see Dragon instantly there. It's like, okay, you want to take down this tower? Fate Rewind. Boom. I'm going to heal this one back up. He's going to time it properly so he gets as much the health bar as possible on that tower.
didn't take the portal.
Doesn't want to use it, I guess.
Yeah, it seems like they really want to focus down towards the mid lane right now. 2,000 gold in front for Philippines. It's not
Black
too big
is
of a
actually
deal
pushing the
for
lanes. Very
Indonesia,
good, yeah.
But I do
Good
feel
move.
that they have to keep up with their momentum. They have the advantage, though. It seems like they're trying to be much more safer. I don't want it to be too same with the Hong Kong-China situation just now, because if they're trying to make it too safe and trying to really respect their opponent, it might backfire towards them, Holler.
Yeah, and look at how the Philippines, like, Indonesia was rotating all the way to the south side. The Philippines were kind of counter-moving, and they're like, okay, this is annoying. Let's deal with the Overlord. That's going to push out all 3 lanes. That's going to give us the space. And now this is the Iqbal Nafal combination that we've been talking about. The Foots, Da Chao. This is going to be super annoying to deal with as the split push begins.
And the most important thing is the rest of the team, the other 3, the Renjit, Lam, and also Mai, have to stick together to try to at least clear lanes as safely as possible. But it seems like they really want to try to group up towards the Tyrant, trying to get the Tyrant as fast as possible, and it seems like Chammy cannot do anything about that. They're trying to chase here.
Nice.
Yeah, but Nafal, he's probably going to be left for dead. I don't think he gets on out, but it was a sacrifice, and it was a worthy one because the Tyrant was taken. Indonesia with just enough to get out Iqbal. Oh, he gets spot.
Actually, Philippines is still on the upper.
It looks like he was AFK at the wheel.
On the board.
Yeah, he did not realize that something was happening. Probably opening up some items to buy and sell, probably. But we can see it on how the tier 2 tower is going to get destroyed very, very soon. And they're not going to be able to do much about this to defend because their heroes right now
Ash,
don't really
what's up,
have
man?
that
The weekend is there. Hi,
with the
welcome.
damage coming in from Philippines.
Dreamer
So
YT, what's up, bro? How are you?
I mean, you want to be kind of pushing things down as quickly as possible. You want to take out those towers
Mingu, Virgo.
because the split push
Hi, how
could
are you?
be an issue, but
Welcome.
you don't want those lanes so far
Mayur
up
Pujara.
where that
India
split push
qualified by
becomes,
9, bro.
like, very difficult
India
to
did not.
rotate
India is
from.
out.
Yeah, right now, they really want to try to focus down towards the bottom lane, still standing Iqbal, and Philippines
I kind
still
of feel
deciding to really group up together
Indo-
because the fear of having a Da Chao
And I guess
very
Vietnam
near you. That's it, Naufal is quite nearby.
has a good
He
chance.
suddenly opens an Eye of the Whirlpool. They need
The
to be able
Philippines
to
also has a
react
good
as
chance.
soon as possible to whatever is going to come towards their way.
Look at how quickly he takes down the wave, and this is why the Foots pick is brilliant here. I mean, it's a combination with Da Chao. It's well known. But the way that he's able to do it, now somebody has to rotate. Look at Dragon, already making his way there. Philippines have to constantly respond. They're like you plug one hole, another hole appears.
Iqbal is quite nearby as well. He's going to be locking someone, but something's happening.
Yeah, a little bit
Got
of
it,
a
Cloud.
charge here. Neville, the ghost ship is on the wrong side. They actually find it, and Chammy goes down. They're going to focus on it. Charles, the flash forward, the Corporal punishment.
Oh my God.
They find Golden as well. Indonesia hitting on all cylinders.
A very
That was
good
good.
flash.
That
and
was a good
pull,
fight,
and
but
they're
that was
gonna
a
try
wrong
to
move.
destroy the
They
Philippine
shouldn't have
tower
taken
for
them now.
sure. And this is gonna be the first death for Indonesia.
They actually had too many things to take
It
care
looks
of.
like they actually found a kill, the Philippines on that one. But, I mean,
bad.
the team
That
fight
was
was
really, really
overall
bad.
won by Indonesia, as it looks like they're going to be taking
I'm
yet
sorry, I didn't have my
another
lunch also. I'm
big
just
Tyrant
finishing my
away. Neville has been an absolute monster when it comes to these big neutrals.
And right now, also, Neville has already bought Blazing Cape, which is very important to reduce the recovery coming in from the side of Atta and
It's
also
lemon
the
chicken.
idea. And this is going to be very helpful for them. They have to try to play around this situation with the gold being exactly the same. Now, what are they going to do? Are they going to try to keep on split pushing, or are they going to try to really group up and start a team fight?
And you can do anything, right? I think that you're still even. It's just based on what the minion waves, where they are at, right? If you're able to do it. Now, Fate Rewind, he will get on back. Dragon gets to safety on this one. But Iqbal will continue to stay in the top and the outside lanes. Constant pressure. And now a mini stun on Agung, he's going to get on back. But the Philippines right now, again, very reactive. They want a death ball. They want to fight. And Indonesia, from all angles, it's so hard to pin them down.
Yeah, this is going to be the hardest part.
Iqbal, not fall there. Oh, the corporal punishment.
Oh my God,
is gonna
they're
be used.
cornered.
He does a little bit of work onto Charles. They get the pick off onto this. Iqbal looking to run away, but Emmanuel goes down. They finally take down Iqbal as well. That's a double going the way of Golden. He's going to have to back off as he's
cornered,
very low, but
completely
3
cornered.
members down for the Philippines.
Oh.
Chammy will look to
Oh
go down
my
as well.
God, I love the
Neville
tower
with the
dive.
triple strike. Unscared. Just an absolute
This is the one. This is the one. The way that they go all in, trying to really get their advantages with the Neville, trying to find one after another. This is the benefit coming in from the Lamb. But looking at this replay
Hello, Coco,
again,
how are you?
the way they move around, really trying to capture one after one. Actually, Indonesia actually got caught at first because of the great play coming in from Golden. But afterwards, having Neville really on a spree, he went down, trying to get them from the side, and really a very fast rotation coming in from them. They did a better focus fire, in my opinion.
Oh my God, Neville has had such a good game right now. I mean, off of that triple, he's taken all of the big neutrals. Look at how fast he's farming.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking about net worth right here, it's like 9.9 versus 9.2. It looks like he's slightly less, but the Philippine squad, everything is being funneled into Justine. Neville is doing this by himself, right?
True.
So you're getting more jungle efficiency, more farm efficiency across all of the maps.
And in fact, he was actually trying to farm from the heroes. He really tried to target them down. And which is very interesting, right? Because we do know that Neville really can benefit more from the itemizations, the conversions
you think you want to just put in your overlord to come,
skill sets are
the dragon has a shadow which goes in.
This
Completely eliminate all the minions over there.
Glass cannon
That's
for
so
him
cool,
to actually go in and try to really make
Super
good use of the recovery from the passive.
It's a little bit of an
So that's the
advantage.
beauty of this kind of synergy coming in from the Indonesian side.
Yeah, and also, it's just space created for Neville, right? You're taking the outside lanes, you've taken the top T3. Neville is just happily farming. He's 4-0-2, making such an impact in this one. But Philippines, they've been grouped up. They've been forced to react. They have zero answers for the mobility of Neville here.
They're
They're actually not doing anything split. They all combine
tower at the bottom with
compact to each other.
2,000 gold lead. This is not big, by the way. This is very small. But where is Iqbal? That is the question. Because Philippines really have to be focusing on not getting split push without them being aware of the position of Iqbal.
Yeah, and now with this Shadow Vanguard, the push away, Chammy, just to kind of make it a little bit easier for the team to kind of deal with. Iqbal in the top lane.
Indonesia, 4 players were together, and one of them was actually doing the push.
Iqbal is in the other lane, constantly putting pressure where you can't really team fight into this lineup.
I agree. For sure, Iqbal is going to be able to stay up top. And this is going to be quite dangerous for Philippines too, right? Because it seems like they cannot come out from their base. Well, thankfully, they have a Hino, which is a very high ground tower, a high ground hero, because he can really clear from very far away. But with this in mind, are they not going to go out from their base at all, even though they have Ata to open up any space? This is the fear that is already planted inside their heads. They cannot come out for now.
Can't come out, and you're starting to see this net worth just shift in favor of Indonesia, right? Because again, they put them back. They're all like, all 5 of them are huddled around this mid tower. They don't really have much to do, just kind of farm, right? And Indonesia are taking advantage of it. They own the complete, like everything on this map. I mean, Agung right there with his almost 70,000 damage as well. I mean, this Indonesia team is really hitting their stride.
And of course, coming in from the side of the draft, taking DRNG to go against Ata is just so good, so that Ata can really get melted down very quickly. I think this is good work coming in from them, and let's see how Philippines is going to try to handle this.
Yeah, Chammy just set things up. A little bit of a charge, but Iqbal is like, oh, that didn't do any damage onto me. But they need all 5 of them to really take down Iqbal, which is a worry because he's always in the top lane by himself.
True, and who's the right person for them to actually send to go up against Iqbal? It's probably going to be Dragon, because Dragon has Fate Rewind, but something's about to happen here.
Yeah, I mean, Golden eventually, but now with that Fate Rewind, maybe you're going in. Look at Iqbal was trying to end the game. He flashes on back at a moment's notice, but now with this Ghost Ship locking him down, this Aegis Might is going to be used on the Chammy, and Iqbal somehow still alive, creating space for the mid T3 to be taken.
What a space created for him, and he actually survived that, even the 4 of them actually turned their face towards him. And this is going to keep on going, it seems.
Yeah, Emmanuel, these Kachusans have been almost 100%. Iqbal is just like laughing in glee as he makes it from one lane to the other. He's going to go to the bottom to create havoc there.
He just went from one lane to another lane, easy peasy.
He's
like no worry at all.
And trying to get the crystal to go down as fast as possible. They were hoping for the minion to actually still be available in the bottom lane so that the rest of his team can actually try to push the high ground tower in the bottom. But it seems like there are no more towers on the side of the Philippines. It's going to be a huge problem for them to try to handle all lanes at the same time and try to get any objectives outside of their base.
I know that the net worth lead is only like 4K in favor of Indonesia, but it feels much bigger because they've taken all of, the map control is all there. They're basically like forcing Philippines to counter move to what they are throwing at them. Yeah. And the Philippines are slow. This lineup is not able to keep on pace.
Yeah, definitely a very good play coming in from Iqbal and also Naufal. Naufal always ready, but something's happening.
Oh, a little bit of action here. They're trying to go for the backside. They find Charles in a bad spot. He was trying to go for the bitter farewell. The top lane is pushing in. Look at Iqbal looking to potentially end. Justine is a little bit low. They land down the stage despite they have Justine locked down. Chammy is down as well. And now how can Dragon hold on? He's all by himself. The Fate Rewind is only buying a little bit of time, and it looks like Indonesia are gonna take game number 1.
Off to a good start and continuing their undefeated streak. So what, that 0 death timer actually got broken apart, but they still find that great game 1. Iqbal was a total menace on that Futsu, finding those split pushes. disturbing the equilibrium coming in for this game.
Actually,
and
feel
that
bad for
10-minute
Indonesia,
play
man.
coming in from Iqbal, finding the early in the backline. Game changer.
Such a menace for sure. The way that Iqbal plays is just so good. And also the way the team actually revolves around
but
him.
it's very
Is he
calm,
going
right?
in yet?
These
If he
guys,
goes
even
in,
though
we're
they
gonna go
lost,
in as well
but
from
still,
this side
they
to
took it
actually
very calmly.
put another pressure on this. So they cannot all actually try to really focus down towards Iqbal when Iqbal was trying to do a split push up top. And they were sort of split. And this is why also Iqbal actually manages to survive on his own up in the top lane.
That was a perfectly executed
Damn, see
game.
that pressure.
I mean, it started with the draft and what exactly they needed to do to end this one, right? They had zero answers. Philippines were like chickens with their head cut off and just like panicking from back and forth, constantly reacting, but not able to really find the true crux of this issue, which is, of course, knocking down Iqbal, stopping that split push.
There was just no, I would say, proactive plays coming in for this team. Philippines, yes, they are very goal efficient in terms of goal sharing, in terms of getting resource, because at one point, even at 10 minutes, I believe, after losing 3 players coming in from Philippines, they still got a goal lead against the side of Team Indonesia. But the proactiveness, the team fights, all went in favor of Team Indonesia because they were able to find those big moments at the back line, just cementing the game for themselves.
Yeah, the early goal lead coming from Philippines, even though Indonesia actually lead in terms of the kills, was actually a proof that they did their goal sharing so much more better, and the rotation coming in from Philippines are much cleaner. And it's just that when it comes down to a proper fight, with the side pressure coming in from the Futsal, which is very annoying by the way, just too much pressure for them to handle, and it's very hard for them to actually put their resources. How much do we put here? Who are we going to send there? It's totally chaos.
So they were losing towers, and you're kind of like, okay, we're okay with losing 1, and then it ended up being 9, right? It was just as quickly as it would happen, where everything like just came apart, right? They were not able to kind of take any sort of fight, and by the time they had any inkling to fight, you could see that like Charles was trying to make some sort of play. He would get caught out, and then you can't fight 5 versus 4.
And it goes back towards the draft that we want to talk about this real quick, right? It's the 1-2 pickup of the Futsal Dachau. It immediately messed up
he should be the MVP
in the second phase of the bans. They're like, okay, do we ban the farm laners here? Because this looks like a Futsal farm lane. And then they started banning all the clash lanes, the jungle pickups here going on towards Neville.
Good gameplay.
And then when the second phase came in, the RNG was still available, right? Good counter into the early laning phase, and then the Futsal, every time the early is overly aggressive, immediately outflash. So there was little room coming in from Golden and Charles to actually play this specific matchup that they actually drafted for themselves.
The psychological warfare that went on inside the minds of the coach, trying to figure out, is this Futsal gonna go this lane or that lane, is just absurd, and it's just giving a lot of headaches for sure for the coach of the Philippines. The fact that
Clasher actually got the highest gold, even more than the jungler.
And they actually pulled it off very nicely, even though Futsal actually went to the clash lane without any help from the Dachau from the beginning.
Yeah,
well, not the Dachau, I mean
that draft,
the Roma.
Usually the Futsal Dachau is like a last pick, like a trump card, right? It just changes everything up. But they showed it so early. Where, again, it was more of like the draft of, you know, Gerald, TG in this case, was trying to be like, okay, where does it go?
Correct.
How do we ban it? How do we play against it? And like you could see just how it was like messing with their minds, if you will. And they played it very standard, but you had that option of that split push, and that just created even more havoc because they were ready.
A very big draft win here overall coming in from Indonesia. As you can see and compare between the farm laners here, Agung and also Golden coming in from both different teams. Damage number says a lot because there's just not enough room for Golden to do damage if he goes too deep. No one on this team, aside from Chami, can tank up the Sage Might coming in from Iqbal. And then, if it goes over that line, so many heroes can pounce on towards this early.
True, for sure. And there's no one who can actually properly save early, except for maybe Charles. But what else can Charles do aside by just trying to heal early single target in that specific way? But at the same time, we can see on how Dragon managed to deal a lot of damage, and the presence of the Heno was actually there. But it's just that another space that he'd be required for more damage output is just not there.
Just not there. And I think the Philippine lineup, if you went up against them with a more stock standard, like non-Dachau Foods pick, I think that they would have had a much better time. That's their play style. They're willing to fight that. And then
they already had a 7,000 lead on
Indonesia. Glenn, just an amazing draft here. Caught them completely off guard, and they might have just stolen game 1 because of it.
And if anyone were to tune in just now and right now looking at this goal chart, you'll be like, wait, was this game not in control of Philippines? But actually, it's not. it was entirely in control of Indonesia. Yes, you can say that Philippines, they're more efficient in gold farming, but there was just no proactive plays coming in. It was always Indonesia on the proactive front, not because
actually positioning
of players,
of
but because of the draft,
the players and the split push which happened.
do so.
Seems like we're starting to see a pattern today, where whoever is much more proactive
screwed up here a little bit
to really
from the beginning.
get an advantage.
They could have
inside
just
the game
lost,
itself, but from
given
the
up the
get-go,
and taken the top faster, pushed in really deep, so that these guys would have pushed it back.
Yeah, he's always been aggressive, and he knows just the absolute limits of Islam and how much chaos he creates. He brings them all the way back. Chammy had no fight. They didn't want to fight on this one, and they made him pay. The way that he's able to bring it back, and then now you see Iqbal in the second wave, finding Golden as well. This was a team that's really hitting their groove.
That pull into the frigid charge was just perfect on towards the early here. And then even though in towards this backside of the game, you don't have enough damage coming in from Team Philippines. It's not as consistent as Ago and also Neville consistently finding those pickoffs. That's a triple strike
That was
into
bad.
the jungler here. And you can see in these moments here, Charles, when he loses his objective,
Destroy, what's up?
so hard to play. And coming in from the back, Iqbal sealing the game.
Pretty
the
gameplay only
back.
first and second and
That
third.
flank coming in from him. He actually had the choice to actually go for the crystal, by the way, because there's already a minion inside the crystal. But he decided to, you know what, let's just join the team and try to take down everyone as fast as possible. And they take the game.
I think that's probably the better decision in the end. Make
he's
sure you
the
win that
MVP.
team, but not fall on this Dachau.
Love it.
I mean,
Literally
0-13.
got 1
Pedestrian KDA at the end of the day, but his impact, the whirlpool, the Sea of Fates, all of that mobility was just added on by Noful, who is literally just like, he's like a composer, right? Like just sending people back and forth wherever they need to go.
Just pulling everybody with the ultimate, right? The Eye of the Whirlpool. Every time he finds a play, faster rotation, 1 up, if not 2 up against the side of Philippines in trying to rotate for those plays. As we can see just now towards the highlights, the main one that broke the game apart, it wasn't any of the Sage Mites. It was that rotation towards the bottom tower, decimating Golden's Arlie in that play. If Arlie dies even 1 time in a game, the entire tempo and scaling is over for that play.
And to be honest, the rotation has been enabled by
Mini IC?
Nopal. Well, he's always there. He always tries to force people to move towards a specific place, and also because of the passive coming from Dachau, he himself have a very high movement speed, and the fact that he has Eye of the Whirlpool can always call everyone into a specific place. The possibility of having Nopal with the Dachau is just endless.
Yeah, it's just destroyer them. I mean, they could potentially pick it again in game 2 here, so you have even more options as you go in. But I mean, coming into game 2. The guys that voted against Indonesia, you guys must be feeling a little worried, huh?
Hey,
I voted
I'm on a neutral
right?
ground.
I don't remember what I voted.
Hello?
What? I was saying Philippines 2-1. You said...
Oh, he's the
leading
also.
Yeah.
We got footage on that.
Right,
you can't run
got to clip it, send it to me, because I don't remember.
Wait,
I don't know where I am right now.
Suddenly,
I know where
you have memory problems now, huh?
Where am I?
You are at Pataling Jaya Marriott Hotel here, our official venue sponsor and hotel sponsor here, coming in for the Honor of Kings event, known as the 2026 Asian Games Esports Qualifiers for Honor of Kings. Once again, thank you so much, Pataling Jaya Marriott Hotel, for sponsoring this amazing event.
Definitely, and this event has been amazing with them as well, knowing that we are here watching Indonesia and the Philippines in the final match of Day 8. This is just the creme de la creme.
Creme de la creme, and going into game 1, I mean, just the actual summary of that is like, Noful took us on a ride, man. Sea of Fate Whirlpool, like, where do you want to go? I'm going to send you there. I'm going to play dispatcher on this one. But now Philippines, they're going to go in the blue. They want to pick first. Maybe they, too, will dictate the pace of at least this draft.
I think there's lesser stress here when you're on the blue side, where you can always prioritize some of the blue side picks. Lesser ban worry and more priority advantage. Like we can see just now from the side of Indonesia, the priority was always going over to the side of the My Shiranui, for example. And you can check out the average KDA coming in for the top 3 players here between these two teams. It's gonna be Charles, Noful, and also Dragon here, the roam and the mid lane.
Yeah, but the KDA for Charles is definitely the highest. With 18.8. Even though Indonesia actually have one of the nicest KDA in the entire game, but now has 11.6, following with Dragon with 11.3.
That's it. Nothing
this
else.
Shows on how clean their games were. But I think Philippines really have to step up their game on this particular one, because they're not going up against just any other team. It's gonna be Indonesia, their long-term rival.
Yeah, and Philippines right now, they need to fix things in a bit of a hurry, right? Gerald here, I think that the draft really played a key part in why the Philippines were not really able to fight fairly on this one. Glenn has gotten the one up on him, but going into this draft, is Glenn going to go back to that same cookie jar and look for this like Foods Da Chow again, or would you change things up?
Panta.
I mean, if it's not broken,
can be
why fix
Rasna.
it, right?
It
Now
can be
is
anything.
the ball going into the park of the team.
It can be anything,
inside, where they
not
need to
necessarily
find a
Fanta only,
solution
right?
for this case.
Okay.
Probably it can be just colored water.
Ukyo, they're like, no. We are not playing against it.
It can also
that's
be
ridiculous.
कौन सा एक और
Now,
एक है?
how dare you? And the respect ban
That
instantly
powder one
there
which is
by,
there, powder
Gerald,
डाल के उसके अंदर
from the
you mix it.
Philippines.
Definitely. I think the
Forgot
respect
the
ban
name,
is
yeah,
the most
good.
important thing. You know what?
Tang,
There's
it can be
nothing
Tang
to be
also.
embarrassed about.
It can be
Because
Glucon-D
when
also.
You know that you have no other
Can be
way
anything.
to try to repel the things that is being done by the enemy side. Just
it
get
can
them
be
out.
Miranda
Just get
also.
them out.
Just get him
It
out,
can
right?
be-
If you
वो
can't
कौन सा
handle it
अभी
right
नया?
now in this specific moment,
Champa.
just
Champ-
ignore it.
Champa.
Just ban it away. Save
Champa.
yourself some issues
It
here.
can be
Right
Champa,
now,
Fanta.
there's the Guan Yu available. There
Can be
is the
anything.
likes of the other picks
Can be
available
anything.
here. Guan Yu locked in. Here's for
But whatever
Chammy
it is,
here,
it's-
but just
it's
counters
not going in me.
available. There's the Ata. There's
Just
so many
water.
of these strong picks just up and available currently for these two teams. Dolia, one of it as well. Do we get to see the Dolia Yuhuan? What are we cooking here coming in from Team Indonesia?
I mean, the Ata, you rightly pointed out. The Arlie as well. If it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, that hero is just an absolute monster in terms of the farm lane. So you're setting things up with both of these heroes, especially against the Guan Yu.
But this is definitely looking good for Philippines for now because they have the Guan Yu, which is one of the heroes that has an insane amount of crowd control and rotation
What a
speed,
webcam
because he
these
can
guys are
really
using, you know?
flank quite easily.
Such a
now,
huge
how
webcam.
Indonesia find something else that could
Imagine the
equalize that kind
clarity.
of ground, which is exactly what happened with Republic of Korea and also Hong Kong, China.
Oh, it's
but
also
right
recognizing
now,
face.
They're going with Erin and Xiao Xiao, a very good farm lane with a very good scaling speed. Also with the Xiao Xiao, with the Honey Breeze, he's going to be able to deal a lot of burst damage towards the side of Indonesia.
I like the one to pick up here coming in from Team Philippines, considering the fact that these are the decent counters in towards the Arlie that will be piled up by Agong coming in from Indonesia, whereby Erin, decent lane counter. Xiao Xiao, good team fight counter here. And that this is going to be a flex pick that's going to be locked up here coming in for this Yu Huan that will be going either between Emmanuel or Nofal here, which may force Team Philippines to lock away the Dolia.
Just more mind games, right? Especially come the first phase. It's like, so if this really affects you, you only have 2 bans in the second phase. Gerald has to think, where is that going to go? And now, actually, they can play based on your bans, based on your picks of where that ends up being.
Yeah, that really seems to be the pattern coming in from the coach of the Indonesia side. But a very smart ban from the Philippines because I was expecting Dolia to actually be picked by the Indonesian team as well. A very good ban over there. But right now, waiting for Indonesia to see what they're going to take out with. I think another Rome would be a good pick as well.
I like
Maybe
the
like
coach,
a Liapo or a Zhang Fei.
Yeah,
You know, when India had the match,
Indonesia is
it was
setting a
the
trap
Indian
here
coach
for
when he was
Philippines.
banning
If
everything.
they
I
ban
was like,
something
dude,
like a tank roamer here and
let
Philippines
the
bans
teammates
one
also
more,
decide,
they
yeah.
pick the one that's left over here. So if you are on the Philippine side, you can't afford another tank roam ban here. If you ban it, Indonesia's going to immediately pick it up.
Yeah. And I mean, at the same time, they're kind of like, the Yuan is going to be mid, right? They're going to see this from Emmanuel. But the bans that have kind of come in with the Lapu Lapu and the Dolia, like you're really restricting what is potentially available here. There's not too many more left, if you will.
Yeah, there we go. Banning on the Musashi here. Good removal of that specific pick. So last 2 roamer on towards the clash, on towards the tank roll can still be shared between 2 teams. Depends on whether or not Indonesia wants to reveal the mid flex or the jungle flex, because so far you can flex both. You want to attack go against the Guan Yu, you can do that. You want the Yuan to go mid or roam, you can do that as well.
Yeah, definitely a lot of possibilities from the side of Indonesia, but I'm a bit worried for them right now because it seems like they don't really have the pick-off capability just yet. They do have the movement tempo from the Yuan though, but is that enough? Is that as strong as what a Guan Yu and a Xiao Xiao can do? The immense amount of crowd control, and their answer, it seems to be going to be Nakoruru. This is almost as if what we were watching just now between Hong Kong, China and the Republic of Korea.
Yeah, the Nakaruru's done quite well, right? I think that it just adds quite a bit in terms of the jungle. It's bursty. It's able to kind of be very mobile, get to the back line, and especially when you see the Guan Yu there, like even in the Korea series, you saw the Jihoon on the Nakaruru take him down, right? So you can kind of solo it. It has a lot of potential here.
Talking about potential here, we're getting a Han Sin that's going to be locked in.
Wow.
Coming in from Team Philippines. Personally, for me, I like the Han Sin. This hero is a premier counter into this Arlie here. And judging from the draft coming in from Team Philippines, it's not an easy game for Agong Zarli.
Definitely not an easy game, and it's all gonna depend on this last pick from Indonesia, which we still don't know if it's gonna be a mid lane Yuhuan or a roam Yuhuan. That's the beauty of this. They can still try to do a surprise pick and hopefully try to reduce the damage coming in from the side of Hanshin.
Wow. I mean, let Neville fly. I mean, or sorry, Justy fly on this, right? With the Hanshin, especially as the last pick. You'd be like, hey, as a core, carry us to victory. Get us that equalizer, if you will.
Oh, it's the trade of the tank Romas here, right? And with the final draft being locked in here.
Okay.
I don't know who I give the edge to here, but in terms of proactive approach, Philippines seems like they have a lot of tools to actually counter against Indonesia in this game 2 draft.
The game is
I have an answer for you. I think if I would have to choose,
I like the
Philippines has the better draft.
No matter what, they're still competitive, but in the end, the coaches, the way they share the relationship into and Philippines.
They're only going with Yuhuan, and I don't see any other way for them to actually try to output a magical damage from them. So, hoping on Nakuru early and early, I don't think it's enough.
Justine, for me, is the guy, right? If he's able to get his farm, if he's able to stay off the map, at the same time, you're going to look from Neville on the Nakaruru. Is he able to invade? Is he able to kind of harass, if you will? But the counters are definitely there, especially for the Arlie. It seemed like almost all of the picks were looking to at least counter it, right?
It puts so much pressure on towards the side of Agong on this Arlie here. As we head on towards the game 2, this is Philippines finding their equalizer here in Indonesia. They're in a hurry. They want to end this right here and right now.
This is a great draft by Indonesia, I think, as well. I mean,
now
also
they're
at the same
moving
time,
on. Once the
Philippines not
minions are
taking anything
cleared,
away, but it just
Rome are coming
Indonesia, the mind games and
lane.
the team fights and kind of counter-picking also what the Philippines are potentially able to do, especially with this Guan Yu. You have your own way. I mean, the Ghost Ship is definitely going to be like, do they win the team fight or not?
And Iqbal is going to be such an important player here because we talk about it, right? When you have a Guan Yu on the opposing end, you need someone to find those moments to stop this Guan Yu and track him down systematically, right? And what better way of doing it is a direct counter on the Ata, for example.
Yeah, that would be number one. Iqbal,
he
has so much impact.
See,
it doesn't matter what hero he is.
Gold,
he's
generally
generally always
mid lane
at
again,
the
they cleared
right
the
place
minions,
at
and
the
now
right
they're going
time,
towards the
and
clash
he's
lane.
kind of setting things up for
See
the
the
rest
rotation.
of the squad. He's like the perfect clash laner to really round out this lineup.
I like
It's
it,
like
right? And
coming
previously
down,
in the
going
previous
on
game
top
where
again,
Iqbal played the
clearing
Futsu,
it.
he had
So
an
it's like
amazing
1,
performance
2,
here.
1,
Like, very
again,
unorthodox position, I would say. Like, sometimes on the left, sometimes
See,
on the
again, they
right,
came
and then he
back
suddenly appears
for
behind
the
you.
minion
It puts
clearance.
a lot of mental
Yeah.
stress, I would say, onto Team Philippines. But I like what Adam mentioned as well.
See that
Philippines
rotation.
line up this game way more complete compared to last game.
Oh, definitely. And I think that this is one where they're... I think the last one you would have given like a 65-35, right, in favor of Indonesia because of that split push potential. But this is much closer. It really comes down to the execution, who gets the ults off at the right moments, if you will.
The Roman
Yeah,
was
more of a
coming to
6-4
the
for me, right? I personally
clash
think that
game, the gold
Philippines
lane,
draft
not
sort
required.
of counters up against them. A bit of a poke here and towards the
their
middle
roaming
side.
style is
But
pretty
boom,
good.
Free CC immunity, builds out.
Yeah.
Who is that
also,
new
I mean,
viewer?
Agung, if he doesn't like get caught
that?
out, I mean, we're talking about how these drafts are like making his life difficult. But if he's all the way in the back, and then Emmanuel sustaining, out healing, being that poke, I think that's the general game plan. Keeping Agung safe as much as possible.
The tri-carry, right?
Yeah.
Neville on that
What the
Nakaruru, the Yuhuan coming in for the side of Emmanuel, and Agung on that Arlie here. As long as they split apart and don't stand on the same position and they get caught by some ultimate coming in from Charles or Chami, then it's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Positioning will be key. That Ghost Ship locking down Chami. He just wanted to get around the corner, but he can't. But again, pushing it back. This is that gold sharing that we're talking about. Justine, on the other hand, Hanshin, he needs to get a little bit of time here, but the Umbrella Uppers just pushing him back.
Yeah, a bit of a miss here. Wanted to go for the full-out poke here and looking for the potential play, but a bit of a whiff here coming in for the side of Charles here. A bit of a jungle invasion.
Good amount of pressure.
Iqbal, they don't get it though, but Chami leaping in, looking for a potential play.
Oh, but the side Justine, never scared, always aggressive, and always threatening. Iqbal looking to go in himself, finding Chami. He's on a bad spot. The Ghost Ship locking most of this down. Chami just trying to push him to the side. He gets onto the side. He waits for that Ghost Ship to completely get out. The Tremor Smash is only onto one, and Nafal not able to get enough control for them to get some sort of pick off.
Just a bit of a poke and prod coming in from both sides here. Just a bit of, you know, trading spells left and right. Chami had to use the sprint. Iqbal had to use the flash. So these few spells, key ones, won't be available coming in for this upcoming Tyrant fight in this bottom lane. And so far, Golden has been having a really good time against Golden in that 1v1 matchup.
Yeah, I think you'll be happy with that. Yeah. Going up against Golden. This is also one where you're like, hey, you know, is this the lane matchup that we're looking for? Are we going to leave him alone all by himself, or do we send Golden some help? Right now, Charles is looking more for this 4-minute tyrant here.
I think it's okay, right? Yeah. And we do see the priority on both junglers. It's like, okay, let's
take
kill right up.
It's going to be on the 2.
The main one, the tyrant.
Dodging most of this one as he looks to get on back. The burst ram is going to be keeping him back to safety. Iqbal looking, threatening, halfway into the tyrant. The stampede is on point. Neville gets the tyrant. Nice little Trevor smash. The control is real. Chammy goes down. That's going to be first strike, but Noffil trading his life away. They've got 2 members as they find Justine and Golden.
Team fight galore once again, handed over to the side of Indonesia, and with Justine falling, this is a free Azure Golem going into the pockets of Team Indonesia here at mid lane tower. Might not be for long.
Not might be for long. Iqbal on the chase, but on the backside, Agung is showing up. He gets the final pick off, and Dragon is not able to run away.
It's a suffocating feeling that Philippines is actually feeling right now. Indonesia is outplaying them. Agung.
Yeah, but Chammy was going aggressive. And this is my problem, is that if you're down, now things are worried. You're like, okay, we need to just, you know, team fight? Or does Philippines actually just want to press the brakes a bit and just like, hey, let's calm down.
Looted everything from the jungle.
The team fight, like you mentioned, right? These are the moments where Tyrant is always a flip. If you win it, cool. Yeah. If you lose it, your jungle gets invaded, your mid tower gets
Value_iceberg just subscribed.
And you don't reflect it towards the side of Justine versus the side of Neville. Yeah. It reflects over to the side of the
Why am I feeling they're all known, they're all subscribing with weird names with Iceberg?
Yeah, this lead is starting to grow. It's getting a little out of hand as Indonesia starting to use, again, the map control, taking it over, and they've already got the tower on the top side. The mid T1 is looking to go down as well. Philippines right now, in a world of hurt, they're on the defensive.
Yeah, no one can really answer towards this early right now. Usually we will say that, okay, the Xiao Xiao, you know, the Hansen, they get a bit of a few plays that can actually damage out the early here, but right now, this early is way beyond reach.
Yeah, way beyond. Oh, the ghost ship completely locking him in. Chammy gets shut down.
What's up, bro? How are you, bro?
Gets the pig off.
What's up?
Indonesia, you're
busy, man.
Easy coming in towards this game to it's 6 minutes, almost a 5,000 gold lead, and right now, the room
Godlike, do remember 7 o'clock we starting the
feel a bit suffocating for
tournament.
Okay,
they are so do come in. I won't be able to take the name, but yeah, there is a tournament. Please do come 7 o'clock sharp.
By the side of Team
Don't
Indonesia.
forget, okay.
Taking the bottom T2 as well. This game has been
just be free.
But
otherwise, there's
Indonesia.
going to be
the map
no
control is
without
real,
you.
and now they want this mid T2. A mini
7
stun
o'clock
on
today.
Dragon.
Okay.
He's trying to clear the way, but it's just too little, too late at this point, and the mid T2 just getting chipped away. Iqbal working on it.
Iqbal has been a silent warrior here coming in from Team Indonesia. Not the flashiest, but the
killing
most
it,
reliable one. The way that he's locking down Chammy, the way that he's pacing these team fights has been immaculate.
Good,
so efficient on this meta thus far.
Yeah, I would say silent but deadly, right? And you know what else is silent but deadly? I'm just kidding. Let's move on. But Indonesia might get jumped on this one. Iqbal finding it on the 2. Needs to be a little bit careful. But they have 5 members of the Philippines. If they wanted to jump and they're not going to do it, they're playing scared.
I wouldn't say so, right? When you don't have the items here, who's realistically going to take down Novel or the side of Iqbal here? It's going to take so much time, and by the time you waste all your spells, Neville comes in, Agon comes in, and there's still Emmanuel that's going to pump up the heals.
But this is like very losing proposition. Look at them, just fighting for farm. They're not getting any sort of value. There's no pickoff. At what point do you turn aggressive?
Only during item spike, right? At the very least, we look at Golden, probably at like Sparks Force Doomsday, which he just got it right now, and Justine, probably level 12, 3 or 4 items locked in. But like you say, it's a dead end. It's suffocating because they have no choice but just to do this. If they force it, it's pretty much game over if they lose the next fight.
But it's looking to be game
Actually,
over regardless.
Philippines is playing very, very
down
defensive, which they shouldn't have been.
Net worth, that's
it's kind of feel
massive mountain to climb at this stage.
Well, we have to see what Philippines
how do I tell you? They just want Indonesia to play a little bit defensive, which is not going to happen. Or probably they're looking for the late
Indonesia,
game.
They just need to play it slow.
Which I don't think so. Indo is going to let that happen also again.
Get the Overlord, get the Tyrant,
that's so bad.
That's
I kind of feel
for Philippines. It's about a miracle play. Can they find Emmanuel? Can they find Agon? These are key targets that need to answer to. If they can't, I have no answers for them.
Yeah, no answers at all. And I think that the Philippines, the way that they're playing, it seems like they're just playing very carefully. The Ghost Ship locking it down. They find Dragon in a bad spot. They're diving the tower. The Umbrella Alpers just keeping him alive. Not enough. Charles 2 will fall. He's trying to run away. Jamie, that is, he too will fall. And Agung finding all of the pickoffs. 3 members down. Indonesia full strength.
flawless performance
Just
coming in
barely-
from Agung's early.
barely, I
setup
would say
coming
that,
in
9
from
minutes in
Nopal,
the game.
and Iqbal is making
And they have dominated
Philippines
this map.
wonder where is their shot, because lights are out soon and everything is crumbling coming in from civil representatives.
Taking that down, mid T3 bottom as well. They're taking all of the towers at the same time. Justine looking to just split push to create a little bit of breathing space, a little bit of farm. He's going to be leaving the base to get out, but he's going to try to do a risky recall. He's going to get caught out on this
Oh my
one.
God.
And now Justine dealing with the minions. He knows that he's on the run. This is probably not going to be going well for him, but he's using his mobility. This is buying time. The unending star will use Justine, no chance. He's gonna pop the heal, but he too will fall. Emmanuel finds it.
30 seconds, jungle gone for the shadow objectives here. Indonesia, if they are playing slow,
a little bit
composed
risky.
game here, the next upcoming clock is the time, the countdown of Philippines' fate in this game. They're running out of time here, Holler. I have no way of them to actually make a comeback here. It takes a colossal mistake coming in from Indonesia.
There was one more thing
Not
which we
once,
noticed
but
right
twice for them
now.
to actually equalize
The
that
tank
goal
did
lead.
not clear the minions at
there's
all.
a chance.
The tank kept
Right?
taking
All
the
they need
damage,
to do is
waited
win
for
two team
the
fights
jungler
back
to
back.
come. He
It
cleared the
will be
minions.
incredibly tough as they've been zoned away. Top T3 gonna be going down as well. And now with the
That's the
bases
chance.
tied wide open, they find Neville. The Umbrella
God.
Outburst, what else can they get? It looks like they find a goal on, try to go on no fall, but they're not able to do it. It looks like the Ghost Ship is
They don't
gonna
have
be used
enough
as
damage
well,
from
but
back, I
Iqbal
think.
finding his work. They find Emmanuel as on that point. They've got 3 members down from
No, don't-
Indonesia, and they were continuing to
chill,
chase,
bro.
but they are not able to find the last 2.
Down in an almost 10,000 goal deficit, Philippines rely on Chammy's engage. They found the comeback moment, and let's check out the instant replay
I
here real
feel-
quick. Chammy finding the immense target on towards Neville here, and the Unbridled Alpha tags onto a few more. Here, Northball forced to flash away. Iqbal still goes in for a 4v5, and then they get decimated by the Stampede coming in from Charles, sending 3 members back into Philippines' pockets here. And if they get this Overlord, this might just be the comeback signal that Philippines need for that late game marker.
But all the lanes are pushing.
I kinda
This is a
feel
problem.
they
I mean, they
shouldn't
haven't taken
engage
any
for the
tower,
Lord.
so they have very little space. If they want to go for this, it's going to be under threat.
Yeah.
Indonesia already at full strength. This would be an impossible task. Maybe they get a steal.
Maybe, right? Maybe is a strong word. Maybe means you actually
shouldn't do
might
that,
have
I
a
feel.
chance here. Take a
Charles
look
on
at
the
Chammy's
side.
position.
He wants to go. The Umbrella Outburst is not enough. Emmanuel will take that, but here comes the Razor Cavalry doing a little bit of work himself, and Chammy will fall.
Okay.
The Stampede just trying to slow the onslaught that's coming at him. He too will fall. They find 3 members of the
My
Philippines
God.
off a triple strike
Just too
from
early.
Neville.
There's still
Oh.
a bottom away. Make that a quadra strike as the last remaining member. Dragon is
All done.
escaping. They're trying to feed the Penta strike, but Iqbal takes it down as the game is coming to an ace. Minions
Game
marching
over.
down, and Holler. I expected a 3-game tight series, but I did not expect a
Wait, ऐसे खेलता
one-sided
है?
win coming in from Team Indonesia.
Indonesia completely
it.
dominant in that
Too
one.
difficult to play like
Just a
that.
completely controlled, great game. Perfectly executed. Came from draft, came from the execution,
GG.
everything was in favor
Victory.
of Indonesia today.
Beautiful game coming in from them, as well as Philippines too, because they almost made a comeback just now from that one team fight coming in inside their base area. Shake hand, boys, fist bump right now. This is what they want. This is the sportsmanship that we have up on the stage. The long-term rivalry has been settled once more.
And the question you guys have been asking, right? 5 superstars or 1 super team? This is your answer here. 5 superstars.
Oh.
It's looking that way, right?
That's the
way that
calming
they were able to
process. It's just
cleanly
calming
take
himself.
That game, everybody was just on next level. Even from the
Total
draft, I
domination.
mean, shout out to Glenn as well, who is
Amazing.
also on a different
Oh, this
team,
is how he
right?
plays.
So,
He plays both with
combining
this
their
only, like
forces,
that.
if you will, becoming the Voltron that you're seeing here, this is an incredibly tough lineup for any squad to really look to take down. The Philippines had 0 answers.
Interesting.
Yeah, very smart coming from the side of Indonesia for sure, the way they rotate so well. And I have to say, on how Iqbal, every time he tries to make a play, and the follow-up coming in from Agung was just spot on.
Too good.
The way he goes in, he just used
Who's
gonna
gonna be the MVP now?
one
Let's see.
out, try to
And
do
I
as
wanna
much
see
damage
who's
as
gonna be
possible,
the one
turns
who's gonna
back to
come
his
for
Parasola
the interview.
and really use the
That'll be
advantage
interesting and
towards
what they
his
want to
team.
say.
And the execution from Indonesia team is just flawless.
I was
Yeah.
looking at Agung, and that draft was coming, and everything was like trying to make Arlie's life difficult. But Agung was like, that Michael Jordan meme is like, I took that personally, right? Because he was like, no, I'm not losing this game. I've still got it.
He definitely got it right. Flawless gameplay on towards the early in the very end. He was unscat. He found every single team fight and he played it perfectly. I have no other words because that was an amazing series for me itself. There were comeback moments coming in from the side of the Civil Philippines team. Too little too late for me.
Yeah, I wanted to say that out of all heroes inside Honor of Kings, the heroes that really have the comeback capability is always Zhang Fei, Dharma, and Guan Yu. And they had 2 of them just now, and they almost made it work. But when they tried to really go out and try to deal all the damage and try to go towards the objective, they got caught up again because of the traps that has been made, set by the Indonesians just now, with the Iqbal going in and again Agong sweeping everyone away.
Yeah, Indonesia, though, knew that those were the win conditions. They never grouped up. They always took the fight that they wanted. They would find somebody, they would isolate, take them down. So you never had a big team fight, and they revolve around some of those big ults.
I'm really amazed, you know, for a team that only had 2 to 3 weeks of prep time coming in towards this event.
Right?
So disciplined, so much improvement, and they show that 5 Indonesian players can beat 5 Philippines players, and they managed to do so because in many of these tournaments that we've seen thus far, Philippines has always won up Indonesia, and this time around, the story has flipped.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, maybe other region might do the same, try to get the best of the best from each team, maybe like a dream team, if you will.
MVP,
and this will be the itemization coming in from the side of both Philippines and Indonesia. It's not much something that is maybe too odd, but we can see that Chami actually go with the free charge first, and then the Dragon Strings try to reduce the amount of damage coming in towards him because Agong was just relentless. He doesn't care about anyone who's in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, his 507 is not as good as 607, but it's still good enough where it was able to kind of just control and take over this game. And that's what you want from this early. They were picking it early because they were like, hey, Agong, carry for us, take us to victory.
And shout out to Coach Glenn. I gotta say, without the draft coming in from Coach Glenn, this wouldn't be as easy as it is coming in from Indonesia. All their
really
hard
good
work,
stuff,
all their
commitment
commitment towards this
rotation
victory today. And you can say, Saki,
from the beginning
there's
itself.
no stakes at hand. But hey, regional pride. That's the stakes at hand.
Regional pride is for sure there. And we can say that maybe all the time spent together, eating together, going to the swimming pool together and the gym together probably paid off because you always question, right? Can they have this team bonding sped up on a turbo boost as fast as possible to really catch up to the level of the cohesion of any other team who has played together for so long? And he has proven it right. And with this kind of team comp that he also provided to his players, also thanks to how much he already know his players, right? He really gets to know them for quite a while, and it's just so how efficient it was.
There were a lot of questions going in. Like, again, just taking all-stars, picking a team, all of that. And I think that, you know, and Indonesia has not done relatively well against the Philippines throughout the international events. But showing up today, this is the roster. Like, this is it. Like, these are the guys that we feel like, hey, the best of the best. What a great team.
Both of them just changed their name.
Execution, everything that you're wanting for Indonesia. For today, Indonesia fans can fly the flag properly and proudly.
Fly high, right? As we say, you know, all these sort of moments is where you celebrate as Indonesia fans, but for Philippines fans, it's no time to sulk because yes, this is still the qualifiers here. More time to actually prepare going into the official Asian Games main event. So there's still time for this loss because losses, if you take it correctly, those are lessons itself.
Yeah, definitely lessons, and pretty sure that they have still a lot more things to look forward to, such as the main event that's going to be happening very soon. So don't worry, don't fret. There's a lot of things that can be done from the Philippine side for sure, because every team have proven that they were able to progress so quick, adapt and improvise based on what they've gone through here. So what about the next couple of months? Pretty sure a lot of things can be done to turn things around.
Overall KDA by Indonesia throughout the Asia Games qualifier, 105-7, 283. Philippines was the only team to take down Indonesia. I mean, at least 7 times. That's infinitely better than the other squads. And so they should be proud about that. But again, going back to the drawing board, finding a way to just to solve this Indonesian squad is going to be a tough one.
Well, look at that 4th minute mark. The moment it hits, Tyrant spawns. Indonesia just step on the battlefield.
Wow.
And that's it.
The slope was exactly steep. I was actually imagining a much more softer curve, but imagine that what happened just now, the way they actually went all in, the commitment coming in from Philippines themselves as well, which is also sort of cost. This is exactly where it started on minute 4, and yeah, they all
shouldn't have.
really gets punished for just being.
If they weren't confident, they shouldn't have done that.
Overextended into the area.
That was a little bit of mistake from their side.
I mean, look at Agung and Neville. They're largely untouched. They were always on the back line. So Philippines were like so willing to brawl, but they were brawling into Nafal, Iqbal, both tanky guys, plus Emmanuel, who has on an XR, which can bait things out. And then at that moment, then they had map control. They would find people, ambush you, and it was pretty much all she wrote at that point.
Look at Iqbal, man. Just highlight views for days. First Ghost Ship, locking up Chami. Second one, Spell one flash towards the back lane, and then locking up Dragon here, giving Agum so much room to play in these team fights. This is a dream scenario if you are a farm main. Don't worry, just press your auto attacks. Anything else, leave it to the big boys.
Yeah, big scenario for sure, and 9,000 gold at this point. This is where they're pivoting, which is supposed to be where Philippines will start to try to make a huge comeback thanks to the jump phase ultimate. And there's sort of a bit of a pull and push from this situation, but Chami was more or less untouched, trying to really go into the center of the backline. And Agung was all over Chami though after this.
But the comeback started when you had no towers left. Right? And
yeah,
that is, you didn't take the mid T1. It's so tough, right? Even if you got the team ace, like pushing it all the way through, it would have taken you forever because again, they just get slowed down. And then you were fighting around the Shadow Tyrant, probably stuck around a little too long. Neville getting the Quadra Strike there.
You would need a colossal comeback like I talked about just now in the game itself. Not one, but two.
Yeah.
And it was really difficult for Team Philippines, but you know, in Indonesia, your MVP for game 2, Agong, man. He was consistent and flawless on that early.
Oh boy, how rare do we see farm lanes actually getting MVP with a 34.8% damage. Agong really sets a new benchmark here, as well as Iqbal's presence really enabling Arlie to actually do his things. And Agong was very free hitting. Arlie is really his hero.
Yeah, throwing L's to everybody, right? I think that's the way you want to play as Agong. And just staying alive. 0 deaths, that's so difficult on Arlie. Very mechanically difficult hero to play, but the way he was able to, again,
I can never get 0 deaths. It's so difficult. So difficult.
It's a specialized team composition coming in from Team Philippines that they want to counter out against this Arlie. Hansen for the Arlie, Aaron, lane matchup, mid lane, the Xiao Xiao. All these are main counters against the Arlie, and still for Agong, he came out flawless and had a perfect game on the Parasolar early.
Yeah, even the Guan Yu as well is supposedly to try to catch Arlie at the Parasolar, waiting in the area. But eventually, the way they really moved the Arlie around, trying to save Arlie from any specific danger, Agong's positioning was so well that maybe the team doesn't even have to focus on trying to save him from any imminent danger.
Yeah, actually, you're right. I mean, Agong was the MVP. His KDA looks amazing, but it really was a team effort. Everybody set him up so that he was largely untouched. He didn't have to just run for his life and to just, you know, step the safety fuel.
My personal hidden MVP, the second one coming in line, Iqbal.
Yeah.
True. Iqbal has been an absolute menace in Game 1 and Game 2. Game 1, the Futsu flanks and Futsu ultimates. Game 2, the Ata, man. Beautiful from Iqbal.
I agree. He's a beast inside the match as well. And I would like to remind everyone about, don't forget to spectate to claim the commemorative badge on the 21st of June. It can be used in the Grand Venture. More great rewards awaits you. So don't forget to go into the game, update, and get all of these cool stuff. A lot of rewards queuing up for you guys, especially Holler. Holler, when he hears the word free, he's just happy.
Free?
Wait, where? Where? No, I'm looking. Oh, in-game. Okay.
In-game.
Yeah, I wasn't listening until you said free. Sorry.
Okay. It's fine. Used to it already. But that's the thing about Iqbal, right? The way he plays is just so good that maybe it doesn't really seem so flashy inside the game itself just now.
Yeah.
That it doesn't really make it into the highlight, but he's the enabler. He made Agong what Agong became today. Wow, that sounds too.
That sounds so grand.
I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
But you make a good point, right? Yeah. I feel like it's a team thing where they actually prepared really, really well. And talk about preparation, right? I want to see who we have on the interview desk with Mara, because we are all really shocked on the result. And congratulations on 2-0. So Mara, if you may, please lead the interview and show us who you have.
Team Indonesia remains undefeated, Neville. This is what you wanted. Yesterday you said you wanted this comeback. In the previous international tournaments, for Indonesia, Philippines has been a difficult opponent. But today, not only did you guys win, you pushed the opponent to the limit. You dominated them. So what was the biggest change in Indonesia that it seems like you guys have leveled up this time around?
I think it's because all this time we were training really hard and we always try to remain consistent until the end of the game. And of course, this is an Indonesian full team, so I think our communication is much better. So we don't have a miscommunication, and we try our best to keep it really calm in the game.
Your KDA, I just got this one. It's 105-7-283. That's your KDA for the entire tournament. It was really difficult to eliminate heroes from your team. How proud of you with this achievement?
Maybe I don't really see the KDA though. But if we really did that kind of KDA, I think we should be proud of our team because this is what we train for. But I think this also not the end for us because we still have the main event.
Yeah.
Yesterday you mentioned that you really wanted this comeback. Now that you got it, how does it feel, especially for you? And how excited are you for the Asian Games? What kind of excitement are you feeling?
I think I feel really good because from the moment we step here until our until today, it's like really exhausting because we train every day.
Exhausting.
But the result we got, it proves that we train and we got the result we want.
So proud of your growth. And for sure, Indonesia right now, they're cheering, they're jumping, they're off their seats, cheering for Team Indonesia. What would you like to say to them?
Untuk para fans Indonesia, terima kasih udah dukung kita sampai hari terakhir dari qualifier ini. Ya, kalian bisa lihat lah, kita bukan yang sia-sia, try hard terus, improving, grinding. Dan inilah hasil yang kita kasih untuk kalian semua.
Your hard work has paid off once again. Congratulations. Indonesia dominates and remains at #1. We'll break it down even more and head back to our casters. Lead the gorge.
Just want to cover a bit on the last sentence that he actually
I
said.
don't know how.
They're not playing around.
So
They're
fake.
not
The girl,
messing around.
Yeah.
They actually train day and night
was
so that this
overdoing
win is
a
not
little
only
bit.
for themselves. It's for
Calm down,
Indonesian
be
fans.
natural.
Wow.
And they also said
But
that
ठीक है.
he's doing it
Everybody has
to
their
make
own
sure
style.
that their time is not wasted.
Yeah.
To
I
make
think
sure
these
that
three
the
are
country really
doing
knows
their
that they're
natural bit.
really trying their very best to do whatever that they can. So that's just a very deep word coming in from them. But you know what? That's how it is, Asian Games.
It's good,
when
but
you bring the
I
name
kinda
of your
feel
region, right? The
thoda natural.
weight
People
onto it,
connect
the
with natural people,
the
yeah.
pride there is right there. You can see it in him just now.
Yeah, so even moving forward, like, do you think that Indonesia is the strongest team to come out of the qualifiers here into the main event?
Oh wow, that's a
to
good
say.
question, man.
It's hard to say. The gameplay coming in from the Republic of Korea is just too clean as well, right?
I think they're tied. Korea, Indonesia right now, I feel like they're tied.
Okay.
I agree with
But
you.
like the way I like to be, we saw them back to back, right?
Yeah.
And I think that it's a little bit of a jumble in the head right now. But I do think that the way that Indonesia played, that was so clean. I think that was better than Korea. Of course, we'll have to see. And we're theorizing right now, but I don't know if any team could have beaten Indonesia here.
It's
They
hard
look
to
so
say.
good.
It's hard to say.
hard to say.
I think maybe the closest one that could actually provide a challenge towards the side of the Indonesian squad, maybe Hong Kong, China, or Republic of Korea. But Philippines today, they were just not in their realm of challenge here to actually put a close fight against Indonesia. Let's check out updated standings here on who exactly made it to the main event. So for a bit of a summary here,
Indonesia
beat
4-0.
Philippines, currently top spot of Group
Lost
A,
1,
but both Indonesia and
Uzbekistan
Philippines
2-2.
will be making it to the main event, with
Baki
Uzbekistan going to the last
1-1,
chance qualifiers here,
lost
last chance
3,
stage.
okay.
And for Group B, Myanmar,
India also the same,
Nepal.
1-3.
Welcome to the main event.
So Laos,
Kyrgyzstan, same as well.
Indonesia,
last chance stage.
Myanmar,
Group C,
and
Laos,
Republic of
Kazakhstan,
Korea.
and to everyone's surprise,
Teams,
Vietnam is third place. Everybody thought during the group draw, Vietnam was going to
Korea,
dominate Group
Myanmar,
C, but it came out to
Laos.
beat Laos and Kazakhstan. And finally coming in for Group
I'm
D,
surprised, what the fuck?
Singapore
Laos
managed
is
to clinch
strong team, eh?
back-to-back
What the fuck,
victories
yeah?
in the past few days, and they invited themselves to the last chance stage representing Group D.
Nepal,
And
see,
for Group D
Nepal
as
is
well,
killing it.
the same storyline
3-1,
prevails with
damn.
Group A. the group giants facing off, but Korea comes up clutch with the 2-0.
Yeah, this is exactly what's gonna to happen tomorrow as well. If you look at the number 3 for every group, they are gonna be meeting against each other, and hopefully to see who's gonna be able to grab that 9th spot for this last chance.
All the number
stage.
3, which is Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Singapore,
that to
and
me is
Vietnam.
kind of like the matchup to watch, right?
Ek match
they were
jeet jati
very
India
impressive,
sirf.
but the 9th and final slot, those are
What the
that's
fuck?
the only team that we still need to figure out, and it's going to take us tomorrow to do so.
वो एक team
And
जाएगी
these are the
सिर्फ.
qualified teams, right? Like we have Indonesia, Philippines from Group A,
Ninth
Myanmar,
position
Laos
जा
coming
सकती
in
थी.
from Group B, Kazakhstan, and also the side of Nepal coming in as well. And then Hong Kong and also Korea. All these
guaranteed
teams
teams
are
है.
your representatives coming in from Asia, going into the
ये आठ है
Asian
ना,
Games
हाँ, ये
main
आठ confirmed
event.
है.
And the final little slot with
third
the
में
Honor
से
of Games
एक team
logo,
आएगी, वो जाएगी.
that's going to be
ninth
coming
team.
with this last chance stage hauler.
Yeah, and as we go into this one, Uzbekistan versus Kyrgyzstan at the top of the one, and then we're going to see Vietnam versus Singapore. Who comes out of that? And then again, one final best of 3 to see only one team move on to the main.
Oh, this is very interesting. Apparently,
और
it's
उन दोनों में
A
से जो
versus
जीतेगा,
B and then C
वो
versus
advance
D.
हो जाएगा.
I was actually
Semi-final and then
questioning myself,
finals.
who's going to fight
In
against
final
who?
means
But
वो
this is how it's
चले
going
गए
to be
9th पे.
happening, right? So Singapore going up against Vietnam, that is so close to each
सिर्फ
other.
एक match
including
India जीती
Kyrgyzstan
नहीं, सिर्फ
and
एक match.
Uzbekistan. If you ask me right now who's going to be able to win tomorrow's matches, I don't know. I wouldn't know until we see it again.
It comes down to form, right?
Yeah.
Like whoever wakes up good, has a good breakfast, has the flow state in mind. You know, they are locked in, then maybe that win will be coming into the specific games itself. So this is the updated schedule for the final day of our 2026 Asian Games Esports Qualifiers for Honor of Kings. Starting off the day, we have Uzbekistan taking off Kyrgyzstan in a BO3. Winner heads to the finals. And Vietnam takes on Singapore. Winner goes to the finals. And then they duke it out for the final 9th slot going into the final Asian Games event.
Well, I'm excited to see the games tomorrow. I'm not excited to send any of these teams home, right? I think
India
they
का
all
chance
played
था, बस
valiantly.
सिर्फ
Where
एक
they,
match और
you know,
जीती तो.
if we could just add 3 more slots to the main event, let's do it, because I think that they have the privilege to kind of move on here.
Yeah, now that you've said it, right, there's actually going to be 3 more teams that's going to be sent home. I mean, the fact that they're not going to get a ticket through the main event is going to be quite painful. But this is where it comes to. The 9th spot, which is the most important one right now, because at the very least for number 1 and number 2, they've already made it to the main event. They've already got their tickets. This is going to be heavy one tomorrow.
Well, let's light it up a bit, right? Because tomorrow is for tomorrow here. And if you're interested in another free stuff, log in to get 1,000 limited tokens and a free new Flowborn outfit right here, right now. Because who doesn't like free stuff? Limited time tokens, you can probably use it in the consignment market or do daily stuff. And there was also the updated limited time token skins as well. So do check them out.
Yep.
Wow, updated limited time token skin. And where else can we see the HD tokens?
Oh
It's going to be at
so
ICO
that was
15R, the official
the
gaming phone
Indo
for 2026
Philippines
Asian
matches,
Games
guys,
Esports events,
and
Honor
hope
of
you guys
Kings
had a good time.
qualifier with 120
last match था ये.
FPS with a very good cooling into the phone.
cool.
That's the exact
Good
device
matches.
that's being used by all of our
And
athletes that's playing up on the stage.
Is that IQ phone for
See
free?
you at 7 guys.
No.
Not for you,
7
but maybe for
बजे
the players.
मिलेंगे.
Holder, calm down.
7 o'clock को.
I mean, why not?
All he wants is the
I
word
hope,
free.
I hope you guys already
Everything
know
is
about
about
it.
free, but I think we've had some
which was
8 days,
my
right?
phone.
They're
कहाँ पे
going through
होगा?
the groups. I think that all of the teams just fought valiantly. I think that there were some great games to kind of finish this one off. It couldn't have been a better event here as we get into the last day
This one,
tomorrow.
yeah.
Yep, congratulations to all 8 teams who have secured their slot from Group A all the way to Group D. And we congratulate
is
you
that?
and wish you all the best into the main event of the Asian Games. But the mission is not over. We will have to wait until the finale for tomorrow to find out who deserves the 9th spot. See you tomorrow.
Okay, so now let me show you guys. Let me show you guys the honor of king. Timmy. Timmy. Ah, Okay, new player growth system upgraded to info. Oh, congratulations. I just got a new skin. Thank you. On Honor of Kings. On the game only. Logging in after a long time. So this is the new character which I was talking to you guys about. Devra. Aa raha hu main. That's Devra. Let me see the character. I want to see the character. He's a fighter, they said. Where is that fucking clash raid? Oh, that is the one. Let's see how does he look. Oh, what the fuck? इसका ये नहीं है क्या? Intro कुछ. I want to see his intro. That's how the Devra is. Dialogue भी नहीं है. What the hell, bro? I want some dialogues. It doesn't even have any skins right now. Does he? No, he doesn't have any skins. Should I just try out the hero trial? That's how the new character looks, Devra. This is dedicated to India, basically. That's super duper cool. You guys haven't seen that video, right? I haven't showed you guys, no? Let me show you otherwise. Wait. Oh, damn. Okay, let us just play first. That's better. Oh, wait. Where is that? Is it channel? Is it from here only? Shots? No, Honor of King. Was it here? Is this the one? No. Honor of King, India. Where is that channel? Yeah. वही है, एक तो चैनल ही ढूंढना बहुत मुश्किल है इसका. Damn. Is it the? Nah, I don't want to look that. Where is that? Shish. जब चाहिए दिखता नहीं है, मिलता नहीं है सारा चैनल. Is this the one? Yeah, I got it. Yeah, there it is. Here is the channel. Finally I found it. कहाँ है वो? Was it this one? I think so. This one. This is the one.
For more, rise above all.
So he's the guy who's given the voice for the
I'm
character.
Genuinely thrilled about the new hero Devra. I think he brings a style and unique sense of energy to the game. I can't wait to see how players interact with him, how they end up using him in the game. And I think he adds a bit of personality and a royal charm which a very few other characters are able to carry. Aandhi nahi, main tabahi hu. I've always wanted to voice for gaming characters, but those opportunities are quite rare in India, and I'm thrilled and excited to be a part of this game. Sometimes during dubbing, the most important thing is to understand the character, to put yourself in their shoes, to understand what their backstory is, what emotions they are conveying when they say the lines that they say, and that's the exact approach.
So he's the guy who's done the entire voice.
Lo main aa gaya. And the lines have so beautifully been written that they
So he's the guy who's given the voice for Devra.
Each line has its own flair and adds a unique twist to the character. Main aa gaya hu. Adharm ka vinash ab nishchit hai. Devra arrives with the June 17 version update. So stay tuned and unleash the overwhelming power of Devra. Devra, mortal no more, rise above all.
Mortal no more, rise above all. Okay, let me try now. If I could, let's see, hero trial. Why am I not able to do it? No, I don't want to watch anything. Trial play, complete PvP. What the fuck? Why should I? 1 minute tutorial? I don't want to watch it. There it. We are pro players. Come on, come on. Can't. What the hell? Why am I not able to play? I don't want to watch this thing directly. Start practice. Yeah. Where is Devra? Devra. I want to see how the character moves. What is the special abilities? Oh, Devra. Let's go. I want to try him out. I want to play him.
Welcome to Honor of Kings. Enemy minions will arrive in 5 seconds. All forces, move out!
Movement is good.
No embassy, no giant beasts, no looming disaster. This isn't Azuria, is it?
This isn't Azuria, is it?
Lazy is my heart, yet responsible my soul. Hey!
So he's more of a close range battle guy. Oh!
Thunder rise!
Ew! He's OP. He's actually good, yeah? Oh, damn! Did you see that effect? I'll show you, wait.
An ally has been slain.
Okay. He's cool. I liked him. Ooh, papa. He actually pushes the enemy also. He's super cool. I like him.
An ally has been slain.
Come back.
You have slain an enemy.
Wrong direction.
Double kill.
Look at it now. Yeah, come
You
on.
have been slain.
Messed up in the end.
First time I'm playing, so that's a good crowd control which he
Be
has.
gone!
So it's like the moment he hits somebody, I think so he gets the skill back again. See, here you get the heal as well. So if in case you're about to die, you can just heal back from here.
An enemy has been
Life is all
slain.
about toughing it out.
Oh!
An enemy has been slain.
Can't wait now how to play.
Thunder rise!
An ally has been slain. Enemy
So
double
here, see,
kill.
this is how you can teleport. If I want to teleport somewhere, I just have to mark it, and I'm teleporting now.
My capabilities?
An enemy has
I
been
know the language of
slain.
thunder. I can understand giant beasts. And I'm trying to pacify this wailing land. Thunder Surprise!
Oh, damn. And see, the best part is, heal is here. That's all. I don't have to go anywhere.
Life is all about tough it out. Thunder, heed my call.
Oh, he just give me a stun.
At your funeral. You have slain an enemy.
Nice.
Bro, he's OP. He is gonna be a beast. I wanna see his.
If life can't find a
actually
way,
see his
then
ultimate.
I'll
What he
forge
does
a
with his
path.
ultimate.
With the power of lightning.
Tina. Ah. Fuck. I wanna see his ultimate also properly. What he does.
What a beautiful gorge. There's no tinge of disaster in the air.
Overlord and Tyrant have spawned. Ballistae have spawned. An enemy has been slain.
Oh, dude! I like his ultimate. Did you guys see that? Damn. I want to try it again. One more ultimate. My actually health was pretty low. So first time I tried all the ultimate. I like the ultimate. Damn. Little bit of more movement. He'll be a beast.
Ah,
Your
Azuria.
team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
Easy.
Your beauty.
See, here you have so many.
Ache.
Killing spree.
Oh, see, he gets charged up. It's maxed out. He also has
Killing
stack.
spree.
So if he's got the stack, see if you see the bar below.
Life
There
is
is a
all
stack.
about toughing it out.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Let thunder quell this domain!
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, bad. See, Abhi, now I don't have to go back. I don't have to go back for the heal. I can just take it from the enemies also. See,
Rampage.
now the minions have gone him. See, the heal is taken.
Ah, Azuria.
That's all.
Though your
I don't have to go
sky
back to the
appears
again
shattered,
to the back
and
to
your
the
islands yet
heal.
gasp
See, there
for
is heal
breath.
here also, but
Your
I took it from
beauty
enemies.
still makes my heart ache.
Oh, this guy is a beast. He is a beast.
Unstoppable.
My capabilities? I know the language of thunder. I can understand giant beasts. And I'm trying to pacify this wailing land.
Shut down. Your
Can he
team has
survive?
destroyed a turret.
He gives an electric thing also.
An enemy has been slain.
Lazy is my heart,
So it's
yet
like
responsible
he's
my
fully
soul.
charged up. He gives an electric shock
I'm
waves
quite the
also.
poet.
I want to see him in the
What a
team fights.
magnificent beast! How about lending your strength to me?
Killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
Damn.
Thunder, heed my call!
Rampage.
Beast. He is a beast.
Rampage. has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. You have slain an enemy.
Oh my god!
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
He's a great fighter. I have loved it.
Unstoppable.
Azuria,
Ace.
though your sky appears shattered,
Shut down.
gasp for breath. Your
What?
beauty still makes
Boy,
my
what's up,
heart
brother? How are you?
Down.
Actually, the hero is pretty good.
Let thunder flow this domain.
I want to do the ultimate again.
You have been
Damn!
My capabilities.
The ultimate is
I
so
know
super cool,
Killing
man.
spree.
I can
So
understand
this is the character
giant
called
beasts,
Devra.
and I'm trying
It's
to
mainly made
pacify
for
this
India.
wailing land.
Now he's full charged. He gives an electric shock.
Be gone!
It will be something.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
He just needs a little bit of movement. And he's a
What
beast.
a beautiful gorge. There's no tinge of disaster in the air, and even the wind, wherever it goes, doesn't howl.
Come here.
Down.
My
The
capabilities.
Overlord and Tyrant have been enhanced. Cannons moving out.
Trying to pacify this wailing land.
Your team has destroyed a
It looks
turret.
like Super Saiyan. Anta? What the fuck? He looks like full Goku. Super Saiyan Goku. Oh, he can pass the walls.
Killing spree.
Really, he looks like Super Saiyan
Ally
Goku.
has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy killing spree.
I wish. I'm loving this guy. I'm gonna play him.
Thunder, heed my call.
Rampage.
Damn. There was some.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Thunder, heed my call.
An ally has been slain.
Standing no chance against me. This guy. Oh my god. He's actually like a
Life
god.
is all about toughing it out.
You have slain an enemy. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy killing spree. You have slain an
I need to sit
enemy.
down after this.
I was still not even
If
full
light can't
health.
find a way,
Still
then
took him
I'll
down.
Forge a path
Damn.
with the power of lightning.
Oh, come on, Devra. Let me see if I can just take down the Overlord. I want to just see that. Okay, first let me a little bit. Let's take the
Enemy
Lord.
rampage.
Let me take the Lord. Let's see what he does with the Lord.
Lazy is my heart, yet responsible my soul. Hey, I'm quite the poet.
An ally has been slain. Shut down. Double kill.
Alone. He's taking it alone. I think so he'll be a good jungler as well.
Now let's go take
Good
down
shadow
some
jungler.
towers.
See, you get an option. Whichever lane you wanna put this thing
My
on.
capabilities?
So if I say
I
mid,
know the language of thunder.
now
I can
it's-
understand
the dragon
giant
is coming
beasts.
from mid.
And I'm trying to pacify this wailing land.
Oh, he's here. What the fuck? मेरे को लग रहा था कब से ये मेरे टीम का है.
Thunder, heed my call.
Whenever he's about to die, he just moves out. What the fuck? So he's gonna be used like crazy. He is a good, he's a good hero.
Though your sky
Pretty
appears
good.
shattered, and your islands yet gasp for breath,
Come here,
Your
brother.
team
Come
has
here.
destroyed a turret.
makes my heart
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Killing spree. One more.
Oh my god, he keeps giving this. Have you seen this? Even if you're in his range, he keeps giving those slashes. Damn. Keep getting this. Okay, so anyways, I have to figure it out.
be gone. Let thunder quell this domain.
GG. I like this. I love this. I loved it. He is cool. He's cool. He's cool. I'm gonna play with him. He's gonna be my favorite. Devra. Arahu man. Damn. Woo. GG, bro. GG. I liked it. I liked it. That's Devra. Devra. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play him, man, for sure. He is too good. Good character. Do I have him? He's a fighter. Clash line. The last one. 13k purchase. Let's go. Devra हमारा हुआ. Damn. Okay, GG guys. So it was good. It was good fun doing the watch party, and now you guys have also seen the gameplay of Honor of King. And if you guys are interested in downloading the game, it is a MOBA game, 5v5, and good graphics. Good. Let me see if I can just show you some skins of certain characters. That would be lovely, so that you get an idea. Which other? Oh, there's Bruce Lee. Hey. I mean, I already don't know IQ. Which all have come with new skins. I have no clue now, so I'll have to still figure that out.
Times Nova Eno times just subscribed.
Thank you for subscribing, my brother. Oh, this is the guy. He's a great boxer. Great boxer. He keeps fighting. But Devra is gonna be cool, yeah. Super cool he is, yeah. I loved him. I really loved him. I've not actually updated. That is the reason. Oh, see, this is from which is that Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh my god! See, that's the anime. Jujutsu Kaisen. Does he do anything? Oh my god! See this guy. Poof! Oh, this is also from the anime. Ah, Inuyasha. Inuyasha. Yeah. Have you guys know about this? Inuyasha? What the fuck? He looks so cool. What the hell? See this guy? Inuyasha. What the fuck? Coolio. Okay, anyways, guys, I'm gonna be heading now. 7 o'clock sharp. I'll see you guys. Take care. GG. Bye. It was a good watch party, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Sayonara. Sorry, man, I couldn't read a lot of chats today because. Okay, so I'm gonna be going now. Bye. But yeah, guys, do remember 7 o'clock sharp. Okay, we're gonna be doing the tournament. And Debajit, what's up? How are you, brother? The global boy. Regret. Where is Maria? Maria is just below, talking to you, chit-chatting. And so sorry, guys, I couldn't chat, man. Chit-chat, I couldn't do anything. But I used to watch this anime a lot, man. Really nice anime. How many of you guys have seen this anime? I want to see his what kind of a close-up kya hai? Full screen ही तो है ये. But नहीं, I want to see what does he do? Skills का effect कैसा है? Can I see that?
My life is full of failures.
I want to see if these guys could have just showed na how is the character gonna. So this is my favorite character, man. I really like him. But now it's gonna be Devra. This is my favorite. I am OP with this character, but now I have seen there are many other characters. See those skins. I really love this skin. I think so. Baby Joel already has this skin. He's taken this skin. Last time when I played, so he's got this skin. See na kya anime ke skins dekho uske yaar. Damn. Fuck. A great swordsman. Too OP. Oof. Isn't it? So when you play with this character, it's like he gives 2 slashes. Oof. Pura slash ka wo effect must dikhta hai. And then he gives one. Pura stun ho jata hai pura. Whoever is in that range. So he's got a cool style. I like it. I actually missed it. I couldn't take that skin. Otherwise, I was keen in taking that skin. Hi, YouTuber. What's up, man? What's up? How are you, brother? YouTuber. Damn, that is a new one. What the hell? Why is it 2? From 1, why did he become 2? What the hell, bro? Who's your other half? What the fuck? I don't know about this. Many characters have got new skins, man. I need to just keep a track of what is going on, man. She's also got new skins. Oh my god. Damn. Skins are super duper cool. Who can... ये देखो ना क्या skins है यार. It is so super clean, super cool. I'm just loving it. But which is the other ones? I really like this character too, but I don't play it. Damn. It's like a dimensional character you're playing, isn't it? It feels like that only. Oh my god. See that detailing. So good. Oh, he doesn't have a skin at the moment. This guy. When I started off, there was a new character called as Naja. He came in, but right now even Devra is too good. I am actually loving it. I'm gonna probably play that character itself, only Devra. High Destroyer. Oh my god. And where's that lady? My lady. She's my favorite maze. Duryo bhai, what's up? Oh my god, see this. Skin to dekho kya khatarnak hai yaar ye. Too good. ऐसे skins लेके खेलोगे तो मजा ही आ जाएगा. What's up? Where is Ice from? Ice is from India. Living in Goa, chilling in Goa, and born and brought up in Mumbai. Speak a little bit, few languages, understand other languages as well. Trying to learn. I've got one Filipino buddy. His name is Sola. He's teaching me little. Sometimes only he's teaching me. Salamat malam, salamat siang. And yeah, so I know few languages. I like to entertain, but I couldn't do it today because I got late for the watch party. But anyways, but yeah, that's what I do. Entertain, play. And this season, I can't talk it right now, but still, yeah, there's a lot of stuff which is going on. Every season we do something or the other. We do a lot of challenges. We do a lot of tournaments. We do a lot of chit-chat talks. Our Discord group is also very, very active. Many people have made squads. And we're doing a carnival also. Carnival wherein 5 different games are there. You can participate. Even today, there is a tournament at 7 o'clock. 9 teams now. What the hell? Oh my god. Go. Get out today. So yeah, so imagine 10 teams pakad lo, so that means 4 players in each team, so it automatically becomes 40 players who have registered for today. So the carnival is it was supposed to be happening in the morning time, but I was busy and I had to do the watch party also. So I couldn't do it. So yeah, going good, Amy. Where are you from? 7 when 11 Veno. Oh, 7-11. 7-11. Where are you from? 7-11. I kind of know. Yeah, so I kind of know where is 7-11. I know, I kind of know where is it from, but I still want to know. I really want to know where are you from. This is not the way India talk. But normally when everybody is talking India, everybody says India talks like that. But we don't talk like that. We have a really good accent too. I'm going to take a break now. I'm going to go for a break. I'm going to say hasta la vista to everyone. See you later. Watch party is over and we've already played Honor of Kings. Leah Gaming, what's up? Hi, how are you? Destroyer, are you also playing tournament? Yes, he is also playing tournament. I see, bye. Do Shinchan voice again. Shinchan. Yeah, probably today in the tournament I'll do that because I have to come with full energy, no? So that is why. So I'll probably do that in the evening tournament. So yeah, I'll have to entertain you guys a lot. And Duryo bhai, Alexa, say hi to Duryodhan. What the fuck? Alexa, say hi to Duryodhan. Alexa, what's my name?
I'm talking to Icy.
Okay.
This is Rohan's account.
Okay. Alexa, you're being mean to me now.
7-11 is saying I'm from your heart.
Oh, you're from my heart. Oh my God, that is cool. That is cool. That's good to know. Thank you so much. I'm blushing now. Damn, I'm from your heart, YouTuber. Oh my God, you're from my heart. Damn. A lot of people are going to be jealous now, huh? Don't be like that. Let's win. Okay, Destroyer. There are other teams also which are pretty good. Alexa is not Alexing. Yeah, exactly. What the hell, Alexa? What the fuck? Alexa, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
I listen once I hear the wake word.
Alexa, I want you to meet my brother Duryodhan. Alexa, say what the fuck. Alexa, say yellow. Alexa, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm always interested to hear how I can improve. Try saying, I have feedback.
No, Alexa, you are stupid as fuck.
I'd like to know what went wrong. If you want to give me more details, just say, I have feedback.
Alexa, shut the fuck up, man. Thank you so much. Sala, what the hell, man, Alexa? You should be talking to my buddies also, man. Chit-chatting with them too, man. YouTube, you can be my Alexa. Nah. That's cool, man. Let that AI also get a little bit of job. So, okay, guys, I'm going to be seeing you guys at 7 o'clock sharp. Okay. And yeah, it's almost going to be time. It's going to be 6 o'clock. So 1 hour's break. You guys can have a little bit of snacks. And I'll also drink a little bit of water. Like other people say, water. So I'm going to have water. And you guys also finish all your work. And I'll see you guys at 7 o'clock sharp for the tournament. And best of luck. And it was good meeting you. What's his name? 7-11. It was nice meeting you. Good talking to you. And regret. See you, brother, at 7. Leah Gaming. See you. Bye. I'm going to be going. I'm going to be coming back around at 7 o'clock. We got a tournament. And many people have participating right now. Hasta la vista. Bye. YouTube, namaste. Wow. Namaste to you too. Namaste.
I see now shop stream bus karo Alexa play Slack. I see.